What happens when I do that? You're blinking because you're going now. Hello. Well, I have snowshoed across the marsh, and now I'm at the Marsh Woods. That sign there is the Marsh Woods. It says, the Marsh Woods. We have come through the alders, which used to be so difficult to come through, but they're 3 times as tall now as they were then. Oh, how nice. Okay, so this is a new movie. I'll tell you some of the stories about things that have happened while I've been in here. Gotta put you on my head. Okay, so I used to come in here. There's a little pond kind of here. Not a very big pond. I think it's right here. Maybe it's through that way. There's a stump, an uprooted stump. Oh, it's higher here. And I sat here in my chair and wrote. That's what I used to do. Before videos, I used to come and sit for hours and write. And there's a little pond kind of an area here. Well, no, that was before this tree fell over. And I sat, this tree was up, but that root was down. Look at all these trees falling down. Anyway, I sat here and I was sitting right here, and a mink came and he ran across my feet, right across my feet, and then he looked at me. And then he ran back over under the root. And I realized from his perspective, it's like he had waterfront property. It was really a cool moment. Now back in here, I call this the campgrounds, because there are many little places in here. See, I think there's water down there. Yeah, look at that. 'Tis water down there. Oh, look at that. Oh man, I gotta take a video of that. Close up. Hi, it's Nancy today. Okay, I'm in the Marsh Woods. We're just inside of the doorway, inside of the sign. And there's a bit of water here. But look at this, under this root. This is the end of the bridge I was making the other day. Remember I sat in that chair over there? I'm on the other side of the stream. I was working on this bridge. And there's my canoe. I guess that's the side of the canoe. Or is that the bottom of the canoe? Weird looking, eh? Okay, well anyway, I wanted to show you this. Look at that down there. Look at that ice. And there's another piece of ice down here. See, the hole is deeper, but this ice is suspended up above it, hanging from the root. Can you see that? Anyway, I just had to show you that because it's so beautiful. Chickadee-dee-dee-dee. Chickadee-dee-dee-dee. There are always chickadees on this side. Chickadee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Okay. You have to go back in my pocket because you're going to run out of batteries. I know, but you can see so well, can't you? You get a much better view than the little camera. You guys can duel for it. See, and I can never tell where this camera is supposed to be facing. So these are the campgrounds. And there's little, I mean, that's what I call them. They aren't campgrounds, but there were little spaces between the trees. Like this tree is a recent fall. I'm going to have to get off of this spot because some people, like Coconut Baby, will get very worried if I fall through, or if I even think I might. Okay, goodbye. Okay, in my pocket. And away we go. So let's see how this bridge is going to work. I guess the water comes up under it a bit. So now it's going to come way over here, so I hear it cracking. I better get out from under it. I think it'll be fine. Look at that canoe. It looks like it's having funny problems there. Yeah, these ought to work. Like from this side, it'd be easy to climb up there and jump off. Or this one is a really good one, isn't it? What think ye? It's neat to see the chairs from here. So near and yet so far. Okay, well, now this has fallen over and that has fallen over, so there'll be a big crater in there. I'm not going that way. I'll go this way. See, that's why I have a boardwalk. My boardwalk boards are to cover these places, so eventually I'll be able to walk right along the stream. These are white cedar. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my word, I have to put my hat on so that the snow won't fall on my head from in these trees. Not much snow on the ground here at all. See, the beaver dug that one over, or cut it. Not dug it. It's easy to get lost in there, tangled up. I mean, it only goes to the hill. The hill is at the back. Amazing how it all died. And yet there are so many things coming up. Snow in my boots. Oh yeah, I remember those roots over there. Abraham and I sat there. I have a story about that. I really should come down here and cut a little pathway for myself. Yikes. There's a chair there, and one there, and one there. Look how close they are. And one there, and one there, and then one up there. They don't seem close when we're out there. We're walking it. I think I should go over there and throw every other one to this side. I'll do that another day. I don't want to go through there. It's too bumpy. And there's a tree. Oops. I don't want to fall down here either. Oh, this is the hairy woodpecker tree that I see from over there. I named a chair after it. Hairy woodpecker stump. I love winter. Absolutely love it. This year is the best. It looks like it's a stump. It's the absolute best because I think it's because of my lights on the porch And all that stuff happening for the birds. See, now I can't get through that at all. Oh, isn't this pretty? See, this is a nice little camping spot. I need a chair in here. I should make some pathways through here. But there's a stream and it sort of oozes under things, and most of these base of the trees, most of the places is pretty hollowed out around them. So to walk at normal time is up and down. See, this is an up. Look at that tree, how it's just growing out of nothing. Now that must be a black spruce. Let's just check. Hey, I could come over here with a saw and screwdriver, and I could just build some chairs, some furniture out of all these cedar branches. I could just build my own chairs. Oh, look at how dark that is. But I thought the needles of a black spruce would be shorter, but they are very dark. All these furniture parts, legs and cross pieces. That's what I'll do one day. Just come down here with my saw. I'll make some beautiful cedar furniture. Now that one's got longer needles, but it sure is dark. Beautiful spruce, isn't it? Love it when the snow is on all the branches. Now, do I go that way along the stream, or this way where it looks so interesting? I always go along the stream. Well, I guess you figure what I did. Oh look, I tied this one. This was one I was going to cut down. It was not dead. Well, it must have been dead. I didn't kill it. Maybe it was dead. Yeah, and I was going to cut this one down too. And make my teepee. Yeah, I can make a teepee over here. Wouldn't that be nice?